Go get him, Captain.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna get him, Captain.
You go get him, Captain, and as I promised in the last episode, I don't know if Daniel remembers, I'm going to regale you with the tale of one of the most interesting first ladies we've ever had in our nation.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Cleveland.
Cleveland. Grover
Francis
Cleveland. Francis Cleveland.
So I'm just going to read you the Wikipedia article.
Okay.
Because this started on a road trip. Priscilla and I go down weird rabbit holes when we're on road trips, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one of the weird rabbit holes, Danny's adjusting the mic, he doesn't trust it. One of the weird rabbit holes we went down was, we were talking about first ladies, and I don't remember exactly how it came up, but we were like, was there any president that was not married while in office, right? I don't remember the answer to that. Ed and Daniel, tell me the answer to that. But,
okay.
Then we learned that there was one president who got married while he was president, which was Grover Cleveland. And we were like, oh, that's interesting. He must have been a young president, though, then. Not so. Not so. Instead, he married Frances Clara Cleveland Preston. Frances Clara Folsom. That was her name. Frances Clara Folsom.
Okay.
Right? She was the wife of Grover Cleveland, the only president who served 2 non-consecutive terms. They got married during his first term as president. So,
okay. I'm not keeping a lot of this in mind. Like, I'm already having a hard time remembering this.
Here's what you need to know.
Mm-hmm.
She married Grover Cleveland.
Yeah.
While he was president.
Uh-huh.
That's what you need to start with, okay? So, to begin, Folsom being Frances Cleveland, her maiden name is Folsom, okay?
Okay, her first name is Frances.
Frances Folsom.
Okay.
Met Grover Cleveland while she was an infant, as he was a friend of her father, Oscar Folsom.
Oh.
When her father died in 1875, Grover Cleveland became the executor of her father's estate.
Okay.
He took care of Oscar's outstanding financial debts and provided for the well-being of Frances and her mother, Emma.
Okay, good.
Bad start
nice.
already. Bad start already.
I mean, yeah, that last part is nice.
Friend of her dad's. Bad start already. So, childhood. Frances Clara Folsom was born in Buffalo, New York in 1864. Her only sibling died in infancy, so she was the only child of Oscar Folsom. Folsom's father, Oscar, was a lawyer who had a law partnership with Grover Cleveland. They were lawyers together. Because of this, Folsom and Cleveland first met when she was an infant. He was a regular presence in her childhood, and he bought her first baby carriage.
Oh, okay.
Not many men can say that about their wives, and I'd like it to remain that way.
It's good that you can't, yeah.
Yeah, so then they talk about this. Folsom attended school at Madame Brecker's French kindergarten, blah, 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 both of which were among Buffalo's best regarded schools, whatever.
Well, good for her.
When not in school, she regularly spent time with Cleveland, known to her as Uncle Cleve. As a child, she went by the name Frank, and she was christened. This was kind of a girl name back then. Frank was a girl name back then, I guess, for Frances, you know?
Yeah.
And she was christened under this name as a teenager. The name sometimes caused her problems when she was assigned to boys' activities in school. Never mind, it was still a boy's name.
Okay, yeah.
Folsom's father died in a carriage accident on July 23rd, 1975, so she was 11. Cleveland was given charge of his estate and became Folsom's unofficial guardian. So Grover Cleveland, because a woman can't take care of the property in 1864, so Cleveland is now the proprietor of the property of Frank. Just know them as Cleveland and Frank, okay?
Okay, Cleveland married to Frank.
Yes.
Frank has the property now.
Yes. It was Oscar's friend. Anyways.
Okay.
When Folsom was 14, she joined the Presbyterian Church, blah, 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 blah. So then she... Oh boy, she's quite a gal. Cleveland used his authority as the mayor of Buffalo, so he became the mayor of the city, to obtain for her a certificate of completion and entry into Wells College in Aurora, New York as a sophomore. Here she learned etiquette and manners from Helen Fairchild Smith, quickly became a prominent student at the school, taking her place at the center of its social life. Popular girl.
Popular girl. This is college?
Yes.
Okay.
She participated in the Phoenix Society, a campus debate club. Folsom received 2 more marriage proposals at Wells, both on the same day. She accepted one of them, but this engagement was also ended by a decision to remain friends. She's been engaged 3 times. Twice she decided she would remain... she's been proposed to 3 times. Twice she said yes and then said we should just be friends.
And then once... Yeah, okay. Yeah. She's okay.
Yes.
Is this gonna get more interesting once the presidency gets involved?
Yes.
Okay.
Grover Cleveland, who became governor of New York at this time, maintained correspondence with Folsom while she attended Wells. He visited her, sent her flowers, and brought her on tours of New York when her schedule permitted. Frank, we're going to call him Frank and Grover from here on out, okay?
Okay.
Frank was unable to attend Grover's presidential inauguration as it conflicted with her final exams.
Wow.
But she visited him at the White House during spring break some weeks later. Washington, D.C. left a positive impression on her, and she accompanied the new president on his nightly walks. Folsom was permitted to attend the Washington Monument before its opening.
Oh, that's cool.
She graduates college in June of 1885.
Wow.
Grover Cleveland proposes marriage in August 1885. She is 21.
June, July, August. Okay.
Yes, Grover Cleveland is not 21. He's like 40-something, 50-something at this point.
Much more than 21.
So they get engaged. They do this whole like secretive thing because they don't want, the president just got engaged. They don't want everyone to talk about it. There's all this gossip. People think that Frank's mom is the likely future partner.
As they should think.
Yeah. Anyways, eventually they're caught. The press is out. They're all going there, and she became a celebrity.
Mm-hmm.
The wedding of Grover Cleveland and Frank Folsom took place in the Blue Room of the White House on June 2nd, 1886.
They have colored rooms?
The president wished for a quiet wedding, so only 31 guests were invited, and press was explicitly denied entry. She was 21 years old. I'm skipping. She was 21 years old, and her groom was 49.
Okay. That's a gap that could be acceptable if you're like 90 and 70.
Yeah, or if you didn't raise her in place of her father. The thing that me and Priscilla were losing our minds about was just that Grover Cleveland, this is grooming, whether or not it was socially acceptable at the time. He did groom her from childhood to marry him, whether or not he realized he was doing it, right? And the thing that killed us was just that she probably, so we created this little character of her in our head, of her being like, "Oh, Mr. Cleveland, hello," and "So good to see you, Mr. Cleveland," and he's like, yes, of course, Frank, it's good to see you too." And this whole relationship between them where she's like, "Oh, but Mr. Cleveland, surely I shouldn't marry, I'm so young," and he said, "That's what Oscar would have wanted, Frank," or whatever, and his ploy is it's what Oscar would have wanted. He was my business partner.
Oscar being her father?
Yeah, being her father. It's what Oscar would have wanted, Frank. And so we went down this whole rabbit hole, and then she when she was the first lady, she was unbelievably popular because she was 21 and beautiful, probably.
Right.
And they were all all over this. She did so many things to just be a cool first lady. She invited people to the White House for
Fight Club?
for social events and
Fight Club.
Not Fight Club. And she in the 1887s, the Cleveland toured the United States. Frances endured a severe insect bite and a black eye, and she spent so much time shaking hands that she needed to use an ice pack each night. She is so tiny and small and little girl. And then she because she was so young, I don't know, nowadays they have to have so many every first lady's supposed to have a thing they fight for, right?
Right.
Michelle ruined school lunches or whatever.
Yeah.
And Trump's wife, I guess, briefly talked about bullying, but really just tried to stay out of the spotlight as much as possible. And then they had a bunch of babies while they were in the second term of his presidency. She became popular with she started to be a fashion model girly.
Okay.
And was just doing all this stuff. But we were just losing our mind at the fact that President Cleveland married a 21-year-old girl when he was 49.
Yeah.
Who he basically raised
Yeah.
and had all rights over, and just the idea of her being this little just innocent little 1880s
I'm
girl,
going to
just
marry the president.
"Oh, Mr. Cleveland, I didn't know we could be married." And he's like, "It's Mr. President to you," and she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. President Cleveland," and he's like, "Now go make me some coffee, Frank," and she's like, "Okay, Mr. Cleveland, Mr. President Cleveland." And he's like, "That's what Oscar would have wanted." And it's just we were losing our minds at this. It's so I hope that girlie's doing all right. She's dead now, but I hope that she just had a good life,
Yeah.
Also, you're getting absolutely wrecked at this level, and I need you to not.
I'm normally not bad at this.
Stop veering to the right!
I just don't want to overcorrect, because that's usually
Why did you jump?
happened.
Did you jump?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, I don't know what happened there.
Alright, well...
But yeah, so now you know...
Shut up! No! Get out of here!
Now you know the tale of Frank Cleveland, the 21-year-old wife of Grover Cleveland.
21-year-old first lady.
The greatest first lady that I've ever seen.
Is it safe to say she's the youngest first lady?
Yeah, no, she's definitely the youngest first lady.
Okay.
You have to be at least 35 to be the president.
Yeah.
And that would not fly nowadays.
Which I feel like...
It kind of barely flied back then. There was rumors of things. They were like, what is going on? There was like a whole thing in the article, too, that like, there was rumors he was abusive towards her, which like, I mean...
Probably.
Possibly. But like, and then he had cancer and she had to hide it, and so then she was a widow at like 40-something. And it's just like a whole thing. It's like, okay, Frank, you're doing good, girlie. You're doing good. Good job, you beat the level.
Oh, thank goodness. I got to the end and then bounced off the outside of the thing earlier.
Oh, that's always classic. There is a little thing in there to stop you.
No, I jumped too early, and it hit the outside of the bouncy rim and bonked me backwards.
Because there is a block if you get caught going bong 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 bong.
You can't jump out?
If you jump, you fly out of the ring.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
The pipe is in both levels. Go in the pipe.
Thank you for telling me.
Okay, talk to the chimp.
Okay.
Start the thing.
Okay. Is this gonna be easy, or am I gonna struggle with this?
No, it's super easy.
Okay.
Talk to the chimp. Start the minigame, and then go back in the pipe.
Okay.
There's no pipe. I've lied to you. Never mind. All that it does is basically like if you go back out of the pipe after you enter this room and you look behind you, it like loads this background in the skybox.
Oh, that's cool.
And so it's like terrifying because it's like, what? What am I looking at?
That's
but
cool.
I did it incorrectly. I didn't know how to do it, but
maybe it stays in the other level.
I think it's
you're
both.
Supposed to enter it in this level, apparently.
No, it's available in both, but anyways, you're killing it. Don't lose this game. Don't lose it.
I'm gonna try not to.
Don't do it.
I don't think I've ever really struggled with this.
This one's not that bad. It gets a little tricky, but it's not too bad for the most part.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's your
too.
American history for the day.
I love
Frank
it.
Cleveland, our little hero. We love her. We stan her. Grover Cleveland, not as much.
No. But you know what it is? It's history.
It's history, baby.
Part of history.
Part of history. All right, you need 6 of them.
Okay.
Easy money.
That was awkward timing, but
Easy money.
I got 6 of them.
You got 6 of them.
Is that what I was supposed to do?
Correct.
Woo!
Oh boy.
Easy money.
Hey, this is the second day we're recording Galaxy 2.
Yeah.
So that puts some perspective into it.
How many we did yesterday?
Episode 13 right now. We played 6 hours of Galaxy 2 yesterday.
It was great.
We're going again, baby.
Doing more. Not as much, but more.
Not as much, but I don't know. I got time.
I got hours in me.
I ain't going anywhere tomorrow.
I ain't either.
You know?
I'm going to dinner.
We're going to dinner at Organ Stop Pizza. Editing Daniel, how was your experience at Organ Stop? I hope it was everything you could have dreamed of.
I don't know.
We're specifically not telling Daniel what Organ Stop Pizza is.
There's a gimmick somewhere in there.
Well, yeah,
If you're not telling me, there's a reason, you know?
Yeah, well, it's just an experience you have to experience live, you know?
Alright. On air.
Oh, here's the worst galaxy.
Yeah,
I've said this a couple times. This is it. This is the worst
I
galaxy.
used to love this galaxy,
No.
and then I realized how much time you spend here, how long every level is.
Time for adventure.
This
I hate this
galaxy has
galaxy.
so much potential, too. That's the thing. It could be super, super fun.
Yeah, no, I don't like it. I dislike it strongly.
Okay, I need coins for the hidden star, don't I?
Yes. 30, I think?
Alright, I'm just gonna get it out
I
of the
think
way.
it's 30. It might be 20. I think it's 30.
I don't like focusing on coins as much, so I'm gonna just...
Yeah, I think that's... I don't know. I appreciate that they changed the Lumas to be coins instead of
Well, they mixed them
star
up.
bits. The Hungry Lumas for levels on the world map are star bits, but in level is only coins.
Okay.
That's not that's a risky call.
It's fine, I got this. Nope, I don't.
Yeah, risky call.
Jerk!
Could you have imagined if that bounced you back onto the level,
I
though?
would have taken full credit.
That would have been sick.
Alright, I wish I didn't lose coins upon dying.
Yeah.
I don't care if they respawn, just let me keep them.
That's fair.
Set flags for them, and I'll be Gucci Mane.
Gucci Mane. Where is that the name of the rapper guy?
Gucci Mane is a rapper.
Yes. Okay. And he's the one that did Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang,
No,
Gucci Gang.
that is 6ix9ine, I think.
What is wrong with that? How did
Wait.
Tekashi 6ix9ine do Gucci Gang?
Did 6ix9ine do? Am I?
Isn't he dead?
No.
Which one died?
XXX Tentacion.
Extentacion died. That's true.
I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm white.
It's just Extentacion.
There's 3
I think.
X's.
That's true.
I don't know. He died and it was a big deal. Juice WRLD died.
Juice WRLD died. That's one of them.
And it was a big deal.
Yeah.
Lil Peep died.
Lil Peep? Okay.
Lil Peep. That was less of a big deal to
Oh,
hip-hop
no.
fans.
That was quite a
It was a
save.
very big deal, but you know,
That's fair.
he wasn't one of those other guys, so it wasn't as.
That's fair.
It was about a few days.
There is a block that gives you coins. I don't know if it's this one.
I think it is. I assume it's this one.
This one might be the Starbit block. Be careful though, because the
can't get
coin
it
block
on.
you have to go quick.
I know what I have to do. I can't do it, man. I can't get it.
Yeah, it's the Starbit one anyways.
I'm gonna poop.
Don't poop, please. Oh, I was gonna say something and I don't remember. Oh, hip hop, R&B
Yeah?
has recently become one of my like go-to
Really?
genres. Like 90s R&B, like TLC and like
Interesting.
Destiny's Child. I vibe with it.
Interesting. I hate R&B.
I think I vibe with it because it takes me to a place. Like, you know when you hear music that like just puts you back in a setting?
Right.
Oh.
I think I hate R&B because I would have a lot of bad nights, and Mom would be listening to that in the car on bad nights very often.
I guess that's fair.
Just like the R&B station. So there's just a very specific sound that I cannot stand.
Owie, ow, owie, your butt. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I'm getting a
No,
coin.
mine is also a negative memory, so I don't know why it's like a positive feeling for me now. But the orthodontist that I went to get my braces when I
Yeah.
had them when I was in 5th grade.
Yeah.
The orthodontist that I went to would have the radio on while you waited, because like to get your braces tightened, I guess you wait. I don't know. I only had them on
Yeah.
the front 8 teeth because I was like 10, but I would have to wait there, and I'd have to sit there for like an hour while they dealt with other, people. And Danny, and the radio station they played, I don't know how they did it, but every single time I was there, it was just to the left. It was just
Oh, gosh.
Irreplaceable by Beyonce, by Destiny's Child, Irreplaceable. That was it. That was the only thing on. So maybe it wasn't even a radio. Maybe it was just a CD that only had one song on it.
Maybe.
But that played every single time. And so I associate R&B specifically with sitting in a waiting room waiting for my braces to get tightened. That is not a pleasant feeling. I hate the dentist. I'm terrified of it. It causes me great anxiety and discomfort. But I like R&B now, and I don't know why.
Interesting.
I don't know why.
I don't think he was playing R&B. I think we went to the same one.
No, we did not.
We didn't?
No, you went to a different one. You
Oh.
didn't go to Lakewood, did you?
No.
Yeah,
the
we
one
went
I
to
went to
Lakewood.
was like weirdly geared towards kids,
Yeah.
like much younger than I was, which felt weird because most people with braces were my age.
Yeah, we're like high school.
Middle school, high school, yeah.
Yeah.
But he was cool.
That's
but
fair.
I never had a problem getting my braces tightened. That
Wait,
was
did you
something
just get?
that
You can bleep out this name. Did you just go to?
No, I went to. Is
Okay.
his
People we went to church with.
name?
Was he not one we went to church with?
He
might have been
wasn't.
recommended.
I think his dad went to church with Dad. or
That's
something.
fair.
So Dad
Anyways,
knew
the
him.
one that I mentioned that got bleeped because I don't really want to say a full name of someone we know, was the one who told me that when I went in to like look and just see like should I get braces? Do I need braces? Which I never got. He basically told me that like so you have a pronounced lower jaw. You have a like an underbite, right?
Right.
And he told me that it is not something we could fix with braces. The way that it
need
works is
surgery.
your jaw is misaligned, so we would have
Oh,
to
yeah.
break off your jaw and realign it if we wanted to fix that. And I said, "Cool, I have an underbite." So, that's about it. That's where we're at with that. So,
That's fair.
that's something to tell an 18-year-old and go, well,
See, I wouldn't have as much of a problem with that because I'm like, yeah, it's gonna hurt, but like, I would rather not have an underbite, personally.
nah, I don't
That's where
mind.
you and I differ.
I'm married. I don't need to impress anybody else in my life.
That is
you
also
know?
where you and I differ, I guess.
Yeah, I don't gotta impress. Priscilla loves me for me, even
That's
if I
good.
have a silly underbite.
Oh my gosh, dude. I don't
You
know.
just gotta get one more, and there might be one down there by the guy. There literally might be one down there by
I'm
the...
assuming
the
they'll give you at least one. Okay, okay.
Okay, go down there.
We're gonna
Jump
wait.
down there.
Oh, he's down here?
Yeah, he's down here.
Oh, I'll ride down.
You can jump down, and it's probably going to be easier than riding down.
Okay. No.
Okay, so there's not a coin, but you can come here to get this one.
Oh.
Okay, this is fine.
The galaxy sucks. I haven't even gotten 1 star yet.
Yeah, fast forward this a little bit.
Mario. Okay.
Or you could just leave this playing while you fast forward. Okay.
Yeah, I'll give you
30 coins.
Heck yeah, baby.
Make sure you get the checkpoint here, please.
Like
On this
after
next
I
planet,
do it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the fun one.
Mario is just staring
Do you
at
need to
him.
be Luigi in order to do this skip?
No, absolutely not.
No?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, I thought you did.
No, it's super easy. I mean, be
Oh,
careful about the alignment
maybe.
and stuff, but it's like not very hard at all.
Orthodontist to be like, careful about the
That's
alignment.
really funny, Daniel. I was drinking water and I didn't want to laugh too hard because I would spit all over everything, but that was so funny. Nope.
Oh, you can't wall jump off that?
You can if you're angled against the wall, but you were sideways.
Oh, I didn't know if I was sideways enough.
I told you were sideways by saying no.
Yeah, I was
after you
halfway
jumped.
through the air at that point.
Yeah, that's your fault. You shouldn't have jumped. Just gaslight. Oh, you're dead.
Oh, it's because you did it. Your fault.
It's my fault. You're right. It's my fault. Please don't lose all your lives here. As much as I'd love to go collect those 30 coins again. There you go. That's the one. That's money, baby.
Money. Oh my gosh.
I
Matt,
got
this is not
money
as
on
easy as
my
you're making it
mind.
sound.
Okay. I mean, maybe it's not. I don't
should
know.
triple jump. Do you do
Can't
it?
triple jump. I do it. Yeah.
You
of
just
course do
backflip,
it in
I mean?
speedrun. Yeah, I think so. I think I just backflip. You just have to angle the backflip kind of towards the wall, you know? Oh, easy. Nope. Nope. Hold on.
Okay,
You're
that's
good.
fine.
You're good.
That's
You're
fine.
good. You're good.
Okay.
Maybe I am Luigi at this point. I don't remember.
Please?
There you go.
Oh,
You got
okay.
it.
Oh.
Both of us just like, uh-oh. Okay, we did it. We're good.
Okay.
Mario has been completed. Milo has been defeated.
Milo?
Marleo.
Marley and me.
Marlebo. Hey, I think that's an episode.
Is it?
Well, we fast forwarded a little bit.
Oh, that's fine though.
Yeah, it's fine. It's an
It
episode.
was like 10 minutes of Grover Cleveland.
It's important. Frank is my hero. She's an American hero, Daniel.
Alright,
What does he want from you?
He's probably gonna tell me to get off or something.
Is he gonna say it's really late? Why are you up so late?
Through a lot lately. Maybe you should just take a break.
Shut up, Lubba!
Yeah, he really said just stop. Alright, I'm gonna end the episode.
Lubba said leave.
Bye. You have anything?
No, that was it. That was
Alright.
it. That was amazing.
Alright.
You're good to go.